Now, from the WVLG studios, it's Jack Hammer, D, and Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Rohan. It is time for the Recreation and Parks Report. So what's going on?
Well, it's Monday. It is a beautiful Monday. Rode my bike in again. And, I always say every time I ride my bike, it's just a great way to wake up and kick off the morning. And then, of course, come over here to see all these wonderful people here at WVLG to talk about what's going on in Rec and Parks. And got a couple things we want to share. And a couple things I want to talk about is a couple of our clubs. Our Woodshop Club, I think I mentioned a while back, hit 20 years about a week ago. And then last week, the Opera Club of the Villages hit 30 years.
Wow.
And, I was writing in thinking the significance, we have 3,000 plus clubs. And, clubs are now hitting their 10, 15, 20, 30 years. And the Opera Club started, just a really small group of people who were very passionate about music and opera. And 30 years later, they have given away thousands and thousands of dollars in scholarships to students trying to pursue musical careers or
That's really
education.
Nice.
And, there's a common denominator that we're seeing with all these clubs that are, the sustainability of them is that they not only provide something for their residents in the club, but they are doing other things out in the community.
I was going to say they're doing a lot of community work.
Yeah, so it's one of two. That's two of thousands of stories where resident lifestyle clubs meet socially to stay active, involved, and do all these wonderful recreation things. But there's a secondary positive from it is that so many of them help the local community. And with schools, the charter school is almost out this month, and the other high schools. There's so many scholarship foundations that have been set up by resident clubs to help this next generation.
Yeah. So they just took it upon themselves to set up these scholarships.
That's right. And then the students come in and they audition and they perform in front of the members of the club, and then they're good enough. They receive a scholarship and pursue that in their college, universities that they're going through. So congratulations to all the clubs out there. But those ones, 30 years is pretty amazing, and kudos to the Opera Club of the Villages. And next up, of course, is Camp Villages. Is right around the corner. We talked about the info sessions. They'll be held tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 7th, Wednesday the 8th, and Thursday the 9th at three different locations, Ezell, La Hacienda, and Colony Cottage. Just as a point of reference, this is where people learn how to navigate our software program, to learn about Camp Villages, the types of programs there. Registration actually begins on May 16th, but the catalogs will be available at this session as well as at the rec centers on the 10th. So you'll be able to pick up the catalog, peruse through it, and it's kind of the same format we do for the Enrichment Academy T. We have the expo, and the people get the book, and then they look at it for a couple days or a day or two, and then they have that opportunity to register for the program. So Camp Villages, right around the corner. Getting ready to gear up for that. And the Rec and Parks Pubs, I was perusing through it on the way over here. It's over 50 pages of information and clubs and activities. And there's lots of educational stuff we've been putting in there about the different types of swimming pools, the courtesy rules on what types of toys are allowed at the family pools.
I tried to get Jack to go to the pool with me yesterday.
It
was a no-go.
I was just too tired.
You guys have a favorite pool?
I like the adult pools just because I kind of like to just get on my pool noodle and just, relax.
Just float around.
But I said to him yesterday, I'm like, why don't we go to the pool? And I got silence. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take that silence as a no.
Yeah, it was I just needed one of those days where I could just sit and do nothing, Every now and then you need one.
I'm going to go by myself.
You do need, and pool noodles are fine. I'm glad you brought that up. Pool noodles are totally fine. I have a swimming pool, and we have pool noodles at our pool, and it's a great way to relax and chill out. We've upgraded a lot of the pool furniture recently as well. There's lots of ongoing property management projects taking place. It's continuous, as we always talk about, but the opportunities are endless at the same token for people to get out there and do stuff. And as it starts to warm up a little bit, we remind folks, hydrate.
Yes, very important.
It's
It's going
important
to be hot
to do
this
that.
week.
Yeah, we moved from that coolness, and then like, oh wow, it's great, and then next thing you know, it's a little warm out there, and yeah. So definitely drink plenty of hydration,
Yes.
water,
Yeah.
Gatorade, combination of those things, and know your limits. That's the important thing.
That's a big thing.
And we keep moving and shaking. And then my last great announcement is I became a grandpa on Thursday the 2nd.
Oh,
Yay!
So, you're talking
can
about...
so can I officially could just start calling you Grandpa John?
I'm not sure what name. I've heard Poppy and Grandpa. I think it'll come at some point. But my wife and I, being grandparents, it's our first grandchild. Estelle Elizabeth Rohan. Beautiful name. Estelle means star, and some other beautiful meanings behind it. But she is a star. She's absolutely breathtaking, gorgeous, and everyone is doing great. The mom and the dad, John Michael and Alex and Estelle. It's just a blessing. New life comes into our lives, and it renews our lives. And, it's really powerful moment for everybody associated with the Rohan family out there.
That's
and
awesome.
Yeah, so... Estelle, welcome to the world. And,
welcome to the world. You couldn't have come into a better family.
Yeah, man. So exciting stuff out there in so many ways.
We got to do a song.
Let's do a song.
Where do you pick it?
Let's do that Stevie Wonder one. You got it?
What? Isn't she lovely?
Let's do that one.
All right. Yeah, we'll do it right after the break.
Awesome, man.
Right now,
Thank you.
programming's going, for God, can he just once follow the rules? No.
We appreciate you guys playing the song and
Yeah.
the music, and thank you for letting me blast out there that I'm a grandpa. So
Oh, well, congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, John. Much love
Yep.
and good health and happiness to the family.
Yep. Thank you.
All right.
One day I'll bring her in.
Yeah. Bring her in. Absolutely.
Take care.
100%. I haven't been called Uncle Jack in a long time.
And you are... Got names for all of us. Thank both of you.
Thank you, John.
Take care, man.
Congratulations. There he goes, John Rohan, new granddad.